Green dishes to Curry. The pass to Mr. Clutch. It's stolen by Teague. And now here comes Teague leading the break. Shots good by Ellis.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Well, Kevin, he expects their interior defense to be airtight. He said rim protection is something we really do well. Our ability to contest shots allows us to become more aggressive on the perimeter. Makes it a win-win. We'll see if all of that holds up for them tonight. Back to you.
Wonderful, Dave. Thanks for thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Well, and it's something under your control. If you give the effort, if your guys are communicating with one another, you know you can come out and play great defense.
Now, here's Curry, following the miss by Monte Ellis. Good on the bucket.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch-and-shoot player in the game. Steph. Right on time, once again.
Teague with the ball. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it's Aldridge on the follow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. He gets that one. A large part of All-Star Weekend is having the best of the best all gathered in one city. Prez will be among those in attendance once the festivities get underway.
And what a great feeling it has to be for Prez and everyone else to just get to relax and enjoy the game of basketball. All-Star Weekend is completely for the fans, and all these great players are still fans of the game.
Green kicks to Zhang. Passes it to Green from downtown. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ellis draws the double. Turner dishes to Teague. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Monte Ellis.
He's big enough to cause damage inside. Thomas gets sent to the strike.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Teague. Ellis outside. Looking to end the run. Tries again. And Turner finishes inside.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Simple rule of team rebounding. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. A number of assignments were missed right there.
Here's Mr. Clutch, following the score by Miles Turner, and the foul on Monte Ellis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, they just can't afford to lose him in this one. With 2 fouls already, he has to stay away from getting his third.
The Pacers making a change here. McLemore is checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. He had 40 points in the win against Sacramento.
And he also drew a lot of fouls, forcing the defense to react to his aggressive style of play.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here is Teague after the three-pointer from Mr. Clutch. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed out.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. 7 points for Klay Thompson.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
Oh, yeah, and he may have seen something out there to try to exploit. We'll see what they come out with.
Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Indiana.
You know, you don't see them leaning too heavily one way or the other, striking a real nice balance between taking it inside and stretching the floor. That's always a sign for me of a well-coached team.
Pacers trail by 10. Outside Teague. Pass to Aldridge. Wants to get it to Brewer and does. And McLemore kicks to Aldridge. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Oh, wow. And Brewer just has such a steady hand. Even when he gets hit, he nails the shot easily.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s. You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Oh, well, it's a product of good, patient offense. Great shot there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Pacers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line. Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 9 points in the game so far. Nice shot by Thompson.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Teague, the pass to McLemore. Aldridge sets up the pick now for McLemore. Curry with the steal. All sorts of time. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Brewer. Indiana again missing.
The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
Green passes to Mr. Clutch. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 7. Now here's Brewer. 5 points in the game. Draymond Green pulls it in.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Teague. Turner with the screen. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Teague can't hit.
He's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. Down low. Here's Dang. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Teague, here we go. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Teague's got his second bucket.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. Back to Curry. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Yeah, and because they don't see each other all that often, it's really hard to know what to expect out of this first game. We'll see.
Here's Curry after Indiana gets the three. And a look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
For the Warriors. Leading by 14. Live in a 2-guard. Laverne out there with Jang. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Back to Curry, and stolen by Jeff Teague. From past the arc. And no good that time. And Golden State will come the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Teague. Teague's got 4 assists now tonight.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 11 points in the game. It's stolen by Teague. Here's Ellis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
He's connecting on most of his shots out there, and his team has needed every one of them.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Kings was all business. He scored 40 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's the point of it, but I think he likes that. It's a challenge to try to improve upon what was such a spectacular display last time out.
There's Mr. Clutch after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Curry, good on the baseline, Jay. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, trying to take away Steph's deep ball. He goes and beats you with the in-between game.
Teague dishes to Ellis. Here's Aldridge, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 5 points in the game.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Here's Dang, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Oh, you're asking me? The defense has been garbaggio. I've lost track. The D has been non-existent, and they've taken full advantage of it.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Laverne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Over in the corner, Ellis from outside the arc. Again, the miss by Ellis.
He could not have been more wide open. I'm sure he's kicking himself for missing out.
Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for Klay Thompson.
And for a guy who puts up huge scoring numbers almost on a nightly basis, Klay's on another planet right now.
And Turner kicks to Brewer. To the inside. Here's Teague. It's deflected. They get it back. For Indiana, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First one falls for. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Warriors. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. Warriors leading by 11. The dish now to Jang. A fader. They get it back. Here's Lai. A stupendous finish in traffic. Mr. Clutch has got
You saw that
13.
one, Pops.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He has been unguardable. No one has been able to figure him out recently.
Now here's Teague. He has 7. Ring shot on the way, and that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, and fantastic vision. I mean, Thompson quickly locates the open man.
Pacers trail by 13. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Off target with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shot from 16. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
And the basket is good. Laverne's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. And you look at Mr. Clutch, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Stephen Curry.
Anytime these 2 guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. Here's Ross. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
If you give Teague enough room out there beyond the arc, he won't hesitate to make you pay.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Rush. Jang dishes to Rush. Here's Mr. Clutch. 15 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 18 points in the game.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Aldridge a screen. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's stolen by Teague. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. Lays it in off the breakaway. 12 points for him.
And one great play leads to another with Teague. His fast hands and fast feet making things happen.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Thompson. Here's Lai, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Jang, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Pacers trail by 14. Jennings kicks to McLemore. He dishes it to Lopez. To the paint. And there's McLemore on the assist by Lopez.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's been able to connect here in the second half after hitting one in the first.
Feeds it to Jennings. Lopez kicks to McLemore. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. McLemore's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. The Warriors shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Here's Lai. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
Warriors leading by 9. Dishes to Green. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Shot clock at 6. puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
As he continues to rack up the misses from three-point range, he still appears undeterred. He's going to keep firing from out there.
And the first half is now.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their...
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
But they showed that he can get on the roll from out there in the right circumstances. Credit his coach for respecting the streak. Just continuing to call his number. Presidential
on the court for Indiana. Teague and Monte are the guard set. Aldridge out there with Miles Turner, and it's Brewer in at the three spot. Ellis kicks to Brewer. Three-pointer. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Ellis.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, get them right back at the other end. That's good basketball.
And Indiana shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Fires for three, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's not the most consistent threat from long range, Kevin, but the defense still needs to play him honest, rotate over and contest.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's now 22 points for Mr. Clutch.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
Well, this is entertainment. Maybe not the best example of great team basketball, but fun to watch nonetheless.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. It's good for Mr. Clutch. 2 shots. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Teague. He's got 12. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And there's the feed to Aldridge. Lets it go from 11. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got assist number 7 for him tonight. To the wing right side. Out to the right wing. And Zhang kicks to Green. And the shot goes in. Green's got 9.
Well, that's just a great start to the half room. Their offense is clicking, and they have made 3 of their first 4 shots.
Down low. Here's Ellis. Got a hand on it. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Aldridge.
Now, this is exactly the start they wanted to this half. They've only missed 1 shot in 5 of 10.
Live. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the middle. Here's Ellis. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's taken away by Brewer. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Mr. Clutch. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
Warriors leading by 11. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he has been an absolute terror this quarter.
Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Teague kicks to Brewer. Turner with the screen. The jump hook. Indiana again missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And taken away by Ellis. Here's the floater. Second chance effort. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He's showing some tenacity on the offensive glass. That's a great play right there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Burns checked in. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dang. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jang's got 8.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Outside Teague. Turner with the screen. Teague kicks to Ellis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 8th assist in the game.
He is really feeling it right now. I mean, this is his second 3 of the half.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Thompson. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Thompson.
Terrence Ross.
Teague sets a screen for Aldridge. From deep, Ellis. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ross with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Ross has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Recognizing the defensive imbalance, Curry quickly locates the open man.
Teague kicks to Turner. He feeds it to Aldridge. Drops it in from 11 feet. He's got 16. And here are the Warriors now. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the 2nd of 2 straight at home. Here's Lai. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Sometimes you get into a zone for a few games, and the basket seems as if it's wide as the ocean.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Ross dishes to Curry. Laverne passes to Mr. Clutch. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brewers got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
While the former Florida Gator Brewer, a defensive specialist who uses his rangy speed to clog up the passing lane.
McLemore's checked in for Teague. Golden State moving the ball around. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. For 3, Ross. It's rebounded by Indiana. Aldridge has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Over in the corner, Ellis fires the 3. Rebounded by Mr. Clutch. Warriors leading by 10. Kicks it to Laverne from the arc. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at the Lakers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course, there's the Warriors, 2.5 games back.
And for the Warriors, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
That's why you have to give a ton of credit to the players in terms of how they've played all season. And they aren't done yet.
And at last, they get one to fall. Laverne's got 6.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
I mean, it just goes to show the lack of effort on their part. Their opponents simply want this game more than them right now.
McLemore, no good. Gold State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. And he comes up with the deuce. Ellis has got 13 points in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
To the wing right side. The tray. And it's Laverne missing.
Oh, he hasn't started this game on the right foot, but it hasn't slowed his team from grabbing the lead.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect. Live in at shooting guard. Green is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Curry in at point guard. That's the Warriors 5. Turner with the screen. T kicks to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
No good from Mr. Clutch. Pacers trail by 10. Curry with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Lai. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Teague dishes to Ellis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ellis has got 33 points.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Outside, Green. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dang.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw, good from Jang.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
T kicks to Ellis. Lets the three fly. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jeff Teague.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Ellis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That free throw good for Mr. Clutch. That one misses. Pacers trail by 10. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now T. 6 on the shot clock. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
So it's the Pacers now. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Ellis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
That one is off. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Green passes to Mr. Clutch. Fires from deep. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now here's Ellis. Defense right on him. Inside. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And now that's 35 points for Ellis. Warriors leading by 8. And here is Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. He kicks to Thompson. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside Teague. Ellis outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And the first one at the line is good. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the Warriors miss again. Pacers trail by 6. T kicks to Aldridge. To the paint. Leans. Got a piece of it. Here's Curry. And no good that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Turner. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Back to Curry. It's stolen by T. Now the Pacers moving it up. From 13. Rebounded by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. From deep. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry kicks to Green. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. To the paint and stolen by Aldridge. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Takes the 3. And it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 41. Inside. Pass to Dang. Again, Golden State.
Great instincts on the assist. Times that play perfect.
Outside T. Curry brings the double. Here's Aldridge. Connects with the leaner. Aldridge has got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Well, he's been lights out all game. No one can deny that, but I'm not sure his efforts will be enough to get his team to win.
And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 20 points.
No, don't sleep on Thompson this side. Efficiency in scoring, that's a big part of what makes him unique.
Turner with the screen. T dishes to Ellis. There's the 3. Teague can't hit.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
Thompson passes to Mr. Clutch. The screen from Thompson. Green kicks to Thompson. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's good from Aldridge. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Curry. Now the dish to Green. Passes to Mr. Clutch. And stolen by Aldridge. Picked his pocket. And that one's good. Green.
Inside, outside, in transition. Draymond's an extremely versatile scorer.
Pacers trail by 9. Teague with the ball. Aldridge a screen. Here's Brewer. But they get it back. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And Thompson kicks to Green. Off target from outside.
He isn't getting it to fall from outside during this half after recording the 3 during the first.
Kicks it out to Ellis. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Ellis has got 40 points.
He has put forth an outstanding effort on offense this quarter. He will need to keep it up if they really want to cut into this lead. The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
Teague dishes to Turner. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Ellis. Count that bucket. 22 points for Klay Thompson.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Teague, the pass to Ellis. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his effort?
Now here's Curry. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Curry. Here's Dang. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First one falls for him.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And Jang drops them both.
And what a tremendous advantage. Bigs who can shoot from the line.
Teague kicks to Ellis. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ellis. Inside Leaner. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Teague. Aldridge has got 6 points in the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Back to Curry. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the 2-time league MVP, Steph Curry, one of only 2 active guys to win the MVP more than once in well over a decade.
Ellis kicks to Aldridge. Down the first one. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Warriors leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Lai. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Mr. Clutch has got 43 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Teague dishes to Ellis. That's tipped.
And they continue to control the ball.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains the three-pointer. And now a 12-point Warrior lead. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Now let's stay sharp.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. And so it's Golden State with it. Green, the pass to Curry. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And he lays it up and in.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
It's Curry outside. Drills it from outside.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort on D if they want to get back in this one.
T kicks to Aldridge. Warriors with the rebound. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Curry. Brewer grabs the board. Brewer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Ellis. He dishes it to Turner. Comes up empty down low.
That's just an outstanding job by the D to get in his way without fouling and changing the direction of that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Ellis. Green dishes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Mr. Clutch.
Well, his versatility was the story tonight. The triple-double tells you everything you need to know about how much work he did and in how many different areas. His impact was felt overall 94 feet.
Here's Indiana. 11-point game. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win.